My name is Daniel Peterson, and I'm the president of the Interpreter Foundation, and I'm a professor of Islamic Studies and Arabic at BYU. And I also happen to be a real fan of the Bavarian Alpine area of Europe. I served my mission in Switzerland. So one of the trips I'm excited about that's coming up is a trip that centers on the Passion Play in Oberammergau. Some of you may be aware of that. It's a play put on by the village, the Bavarian wood carving town of Oberammergau, that has been going on since the early 1600s. And the story behind it is a fascinating one. The town was threatened by the plague, and the villagers, devout Catholic villagers in this little Bavarian town, made a vow to God that if God would spare them in the plague, they would put on a play commemorating the Passion, that is the last week of the life of Christ, every 10 years, in perpetuity. And they have, with very few exceptions. This has been going on for, well, we're pushing into the 400-year mark. And it's quite a remarkable thing. It's a landmark in German cultural history and a beautiful place too. Oberammergau is very pretty. The play takes much of a day, but the best way to go to it is actually in a group. Groups have advantages in getting tickets and securing lodging and so on. And so I remember when I realized that 2020 was coming up, I said to Diane Larson, the head of Cruise Lady, I don't know what you're doing, whether you're planning anything or not, but I am going to the Passion Play in Oberammergau. And if you would like to build a tour around that, then that'd be fine. If you don't, I'm going anyway. Because I've actually had the privilege I've been already 3 different times in 3 different seasons. So I just decided I'm going again. I'm going to hit it again. This is an excuse to go back to the Alpine area of Europe. So I understand there are several other tours going to Oberammergau, to the play, and centered on it. And this is a real opportunity, and I want to stress, it only comes around once a decade, and years ending in 0. So this is a big one.